Okay, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and salam, namaste, sasrikal. I hope you all are doing great and making some profits from the markets. Now, today's markets are lovely, to say the least. And I think now everybody can hear me. And if you think there is any problem in the voice or in the picture, you can very well send a text in the chat box. But assuming that there is no problem, let's just jump in right here. And our topic for today's webinar, as you can see, is this one. It is the entries in the downtrend, and as you guys know, there is a lot of times when the markets are in downtrends. So we need to be able to understand when to put the trades and where exactly put the trades. So we need to understand the entries and the location for the entries. I can see Prabir Roy and Rajiv Sharma ji. Namaste, namaste. Walaikum salam, Saeed Khan ji. Khalid Mahmood ji is saying hi. Hi, everybody. So let's jump in right here. And if you guys have any questions, please keep them coming so that we have your questions at the end of the webinar. And I would like to answer all of your questions. Everything is good, sir. Saeed Khan is saying. Prabir Roy is saying, Octa, please arrange more webinar in a week of Sir Saeed, please. Okay. Let's see. So, guys, if you have any questions, you can keep them coming. And if you don't have any questions, then in the end, of course, I will give you the live trading recommendations as always. Walaikum salam, Bilal Awan, and hi, Joyce G. So, guys, these are the topics that we are going to cover today. The topics are how to enter on supply line. The entry bar is important, and of course we will discuss about the entry bars, and we will also discuss about how to enter on the bullish bar, not bearish bar. Now that's very important. Okay. So Aditya Raj is saying your webinar is always very useful. Thank you so much, Aditya Rajji. I am so glad that you find it useful. And if you find it useful, please give us a thumbs up, like this video, and also share with your friends if you want them to learn also a lot of things. Good evening, Ravi Shankar ji. So now, guys, you might know that we have already discussed about the accumulation distribution structures. Okay, right? So you have already an idea about what is an accumulation and what is a distribution. And we know that the downtrend starts with the distribution, right? So how does a downtrend begin? Because it's important to know that there is a beginning for each downtrend. Okay, so let's discuss how a typical downtrend will start. So there is an uptrend normally. Okay, in the beginning there will be an uptrend and the market goes up and down, and you can actually draw a trend channel right across these lines. Let's make it red, and you will clone it and you will put it on the other side of the aisle. And then what happens that the market goes up with ultra high volume, extremely high volume. Okay, so ultra high volume, and then what happens is that you will see that there is this overbought location right over here. Now you already know that the overbought is when the market is crossing the trend channel to the upside. By the way, I will also name these two lines just in case if you just forget about the names, this will help you. So I will put the text on these two lines. We can well actually say that these are the demand and supply line. So which one is the supply line and which one is the demand line, guys? I hope you have an idea about what's a demand line and what is a supply line. Okay, so actually, okay, so let me get rid of the multiple time frames. We are good now. Okay, so that's it. So this one right here is the supply line. This one, the line above, is the supply line. So let's call this supply line. Okay, I will put it on the other side so that you can easily see this, not in the center but on the right. Okay, I hope you guys can see this now very clearly. Let's make it black. So this one right here is the supply line. And how about the demand line? So this is the demand line. So this is demand line. First of all, we know about the names, and we also should know about the reasons for these names. Why do we call these lines supply line and demand line? Yeah, Bilal Amar, right? Yeah, that's right. Top line is the supply line, and bottom line is the demand line. So what's the difference between these two lines? The difference is that supply line is the line which, when the market touches this line, there is additional supply coming into the market. So the market sees a sell off when the market hits this line. That's why we call this supply line. And why do we call this demand line? Because when the market comes down to this level, to this line, there is a demand coming up into the market. That's why we call this demand line. Okay, so Okuo Dodoji is saying, Bodoji is saying, I really need to know how to trade, sir. Thank you for this lesson. Okay, thank you so much. Praveerji, namaste. So we have the supply line and demand line. So we will be careful that when in an uptrend, you will only trade on the demand line. Don't trade on the supply line. Trade on the demand line when the market is in an uptrend, right? And you have this fourth touch, right? So the touch, this is first touch, this is second touch, the third touch, and on fourth touch, if you have a spring situation, well, you can buy this. But the question is, how do we trade in the downtrend? Well, that's very easy, because you see this condition right over here is overbought. So you can label this as overbought. So let's call this overbought. This is overbought, okay? And plus you will also normally see here BC. BC is the buying climax. Now why do we call this one BC? Because the BC will be like this. The bar will be green. So let's make it green, and it will close in the middle. It will close in the middle, and the volumes will be ultra high volumes, ultra high green volumes. So you will see that BC bar will have ultra high volumes. Okay, so the BC bar will have ultra high volume. You can see this, or let me put it on the left hand side. Okay, bottom. Okay, so now you can see that the BC bar will have ultra high volume. When you see this kind of bar right over here, so this is where you will see the BC bar, and you also have overbought situation. So the market is overbought and there is BC bar forming. Remember, with ultra high volume, what does happen then? Then you will see a strong downward move, just one single move. Don't worry, the market will come back up. But this is a very strong move. The market goes down. Why? Just to show you that if this was a buying climax, then this one right here is the automatic reaction. So this is automatic reaction. We will call this automatic reaction. Automatic reaction. Okay, so you have this automatic reaction. The market has come down, and now the market is due to go up and test this level. So you will also make a resistance. Of course, you will make a resistance over here, and you will probably make it, okay, so you should make it, let's say, green. All right, so this is the resistance line which you have drawn after you saw a buying climax and a BC bar, which is buying climax bar. Okay, so you have this buying climax, and then the market is coming down with a strong down move, automatic reaction. We will call this automatic reaction. And then the market goes up a little bit, and remember, it goes up slowly. So the market is going up slowly, and then you see an up thrust. So the market goes up, but then closes down in the trading range one more time. What do we call this? We call this an up thrust. So this is your first entry. This is your first entry for the downtrend, because the downtrend is going to begin very, very soon. So you will target this level. Very simple trade, guys. Very simple trade. Chulbul Rajput is saying, good evening, sir. Can it be possible to make 10% to 15% on weekly basis in Forex with systematic trading? Yes, of course. Chulbul ji, you can very well make 10% or 15%. That's not a problem. It's very easy. Remember, it's very easy. In one single day, you can make around 2 to 3%. So 2 to 3%, let's say you make 3%. Or let's say you make an average of 2.5% per day. Okay? Then how much will you get in a week? Because in a week there are 5 days, 5 Forex trading days. So you just multiply this with this and you have 2.5 times 5, which is how much? 12.5%. Yes, you can easily make it. That's not a problem. It's very easy. Very easy. Believe me, very easy. Sharma ji is asking, sir, no audio from your side. Okay, there is no audio. I think there is an audio. Okay, let me check. Okay, I think the audio is working fine now. Okay, so now, okay, yeah, that's right. So what has happened? You have a demand line and a supply line. The market is trending up, but then the market becomes overbought right over here. And guys, don't worry, I will show you everything. I will show you all of this in today's live market. Today's market, I will show you everything. Rajiv ji Sharma ji is saying, sir, AR should touch the previous low or it is not compulsory. Okay, so Sharma ji, sometimes it touches the previous low and sometimes it even exceeds the previous low. Sometimes it even exceeds the previous low. So the previous low, for example, is this, like this. Okay, so this is the previous low. This is buying climax, let's say. Now the market will come down to the previous low, or sometimes it will exceed the previous low. It will even go further down. So, but this will be the first down move. This will be the first down move. Remember, the down move will be the first one. If you see the first down move, that means it is the automatic reaction. You don't need to know that this is buying climax in advance. You don't need to know this. But when you see a strong downward reaction, then you will know that if this is an automatic reaction, then this one right here is the buying climax or a BC bar, right? So if this is buying climax, the market should come down. In the same way, if this is selling climax, then the market should have a strong upward move. Otherwise, you cannot call this a buying climax or a selling climax. Okay, so that's it. This is the automatic reaction and the market goes up. And remember, now this time it goes up slowly and you will even have something like an overbought condition in the trend channel. So let's make a trend channel. Let's say this is the trend channel. You will even sometimes have an overbought condition. If there is no overbought condition, you can actually draw an SOT line, and now you can see that it is overbought in the SOT line, right guys? This is overbought in the SOT line. Ravi Shankar is asking, Urdu webinar kab se start karenge? Okay, so Ravi Shankar ji, I will only do English webinars for a while. For Urdu webinars or for Hindi webinars, you can go and watch the webinars by Manish Patel ji, or for Urdu, you can go and watch the webinars of Mateen Awan ji. Okay. So this is the demand line and supply line. In the same way, you have demand line and supply line over here, right over here in this trend channel. But the supply line can also extend like this. Why? Because we have an SOT situation over here. And then what happens? You have an upthrust. Okay, so I will get rid of this one. You can see very well that this is an upthrust. And if this is an upthrust, you can just make a trade right over here. This is your trade. Okay. So this is your trade. Sharma ji is asking, sir, in long trade, the low highs changes, then how to draw trend channel from peak, low, or some rules? Okay, so Sharma ji, the downtrend channel we will discuss right now. Okay, don't worry about that. We will discuss that. So what happens then? The market goes down and then up and then goes down. So how do we draw the trend channel? How do we draw the downtrend channel? So the rules are for downtrend channel. How do you start? Top or second top? Start with the top or second top? So start with the top or second top. Mukul ji is saying, Guruji Adab, today market is so easy. Yes, Mukul ji, the market is so easy today. It's really easy. HLC बार के बारे के कोई नहीं बताता है. Okay, so Ravi Shankar ji, I suggest that you learn about these HLC bars because they will help you more than the candlesticks in the market. Okay, so I will take your question about this HLC bar. So these are your questions from you guys. Okay, so we have HLC bars. The question is about HLC bars. You can keep your questions coming. I will take them and I will answer your questions in the end. So how do we start the downtrend channel? Well, you can start from the absolute top or from the second top. So we start from the top, let's say from here. And how do we draw the trend channel? We join the top one with the second top. So join the line from top to lower high. So this is lower high, right? We can draw SOT. Okay, so Saeed Khan is asking, we can draw SOT line everywhere. I mean we draw SOT line in bottom and top, in the middle, or trend line also. Okay, Saeed Khan ji, only at the top and bottom. So let's say, okay, so I will include your question. SOT line. Okay, I will include your question and I will answer it a little bit later. So these are the questions from you guys. Questions. Prabir Roy is saying, sir, shakeout bar के बारे में कब बताएंगे? Shakeout bar, okay. Prabir ji, we will discuss about the shakeout bar today. Okay. SO bar. Okay. So shakeout bar. So we started from the top and then we came down. We joined these 2 points, point number 1 and point number 2. Let's make it black. And what do we do now? We will put it on the other side of the market. So this is like this. We clone this line and we will put it over here. So this is how we draw the trend channel. And can you get the trades at the trend channel? Well, yes, of course. Look at this. So you will draw a line like this. I will make these lines, let's say, blue. Okay. So now this is, as you can see, a distribution structure. And then the market falls from here. I will wait for the market to touch this resistance, because this line, supply line, is also a sort of resistance. So when the market touches this line and then reacts to the downside and closes over here, when I see such type of bar, I will take a trade right over here. Combination of volume and trend lines is not matched, then what we do? Okay, so that's a very good question, Prakash Sethi ji. I will answer this with a very simple idea. When in doubt, just stay out. That's it. When in doubt, just stay out. Okay, so when in doubt, just stay out. Don't trade when in doubt. Sharma ji is saying, sir, after AR we have to delete trend channel or keep it in the chart. That's not a problem. You can keep it if you think it will not hinder your understanding. If you think it is making everything a lot cluttered, then you should just delete the trend channel. So guys, should we do something over here? Well, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can we draw a trend channel from here? Well, yes, we can. Let's start from here. We have a minor trend channel. It goes up and then there is cloning. And can you see that there is this up thrust? Can you see this, guys? Can you see this? And what do we call this bar? What do we call this bar? We will call this a BC bar, a buying climax bar, a buying climax bar. So this is a BC bar. BC bar. Why? Because look at this. Look at this. Guys, what did I say? What did I say? A BC bar will be like this. I told you earlier, the BC bar will have ultra high volume, right? The BC bar will have ultra high volume, and it will also close in the middle. It will be a bar like this, a mid closing bar, a mid closing bar. A BC bar will be a bar like this, right? A mid closing bar. So we have a BC bar situation right over here. You can call this a buying climax. Okay, so this is a buying climax, isn't it? If this is a buying climax, then what do? We will wait for the market to go up and then fall down. Exactly the situation which I told you. Exactly the situation. This is it, guys. A very simple and an excellent trade. Sharma ji is asking, sir, Euro USD 3 minute, it is AR or not? Okay, Sharma ji, we will do that. We will do that a little bit later. As you know, I will give you the recommendation a little bit later. So guys, you have a supply line which when touched, the market goes down like crazy. So what do? You will just sell over here or over here. This one is a better one, but you don't know that the market will go up or down. So what do? When you sell over here, just put your TP right around this level. How much? 3.38. Saeed Khan is asking, sir, how we confirm sell trade now change to buy, and in which time frame is a 3 minute bar or high time frame check? Okay, that's a very good question, Saeed Khan ji. So for that, I will encourage you to do the multiple time frame analysis. Okay, just do the multiple time frame analysis, and I will discuss the multiple time frame analysis in the end. Okay, so I will take this question in the end. For now, let's just say that it is not difficult, because when you see a trade like this, you just trade it because there is a support level over here. So you trade over here, you sell here, and you have support line over here. Just close your eyes and trade. Why? Because you already see that this bar right here. Okay, so if we were to make a channel like this, we have a channel and we have a BC bar, very clearly BC bar, and then the market does not go because there is almost no supply or demand in the market. The market is not volatile. It is morning time, but then it suddenly goes up. So I will call this an accelerated move. This is an accelerated move just to go and take a UT, and this is a UT, a very perfect example of UT. A simple sell trade. Guys, believe me, if you wait for this type of trades, you will be doing a lot better than most of the traders in the world. Believe me this. Very simple trade, isn't it? It's not complicated. Just sell over here. And then what happens? You also draw a trend channel. Like this. Again, one more time. Why? Because there is this downtrend going on. So you draw this trend channel and you put it over here. What do you see? You see an oversold condition. Don't buy just yet. Don't buy just yet. Wait for the market to come up, and then it will go down. It will first come up and then it will go down. And what do you see, guys, over here? What do you see over here? A spring situation here. A spring situation, right? So just wait for the market. Just wait for the market to give you a spring situation. When it gives you the spring situation, it goes up and you have a distribution structure making itself very, very clear. Do you have a distribution over here? Well, yes. What's this one, guys? What's this one? This is a buying climax bar. It's a BC bar, very, very clear BC bar. Now, how do I know that this is a BC bar? Well, look at the volumes. The volumes have increased. The green volumes have increased. and it is also closing in the middle, and it is also coming up against this resistance. Okay, so newbie Mark is saying, Mr. Saeed, I lost gold about 6 hours ago, but just 2 hours from your lecture, I earned back. Wow, that's great. Your strategy of risk management really works. Welcome, newbie ji. Thank you so much for your kind comment. I hope the things will help you. Please keep listening to yourself, guys, when you are in the market. And also please listening to the webinars, because they will help you a lot. Believe me, the trading education is very, very necessary. It's an extremely necessary condition. So do we have an overbought condition right over here? Well, yes, you can see that this is an overbought condition. So when you see that the market is overbought right over here, and it is also a bar which is closing in the middle with ultra high volume closing in the middle, what do you call this bar, guys? Okay, so I want to ask you this question, just a little bit of this quiz. Guys, can you tell me the name of this bar? Can you tell me the name of this bar? Move your day saying, sir, whether color of inside bar matters and how it will react. Yes, the color matters, because the color is telling you that this is a bullish bar or a bearish bar. So guys, I want to know, what's the name of this bar? Can you guys tell me what's the name of this bar right over here? It is overbought, and the volume is ultra high, and you also have the bar which is closing in the middle. What do we call this bar? Yes, Abhyas Kumar ji, you are right. It is an ERM bar, but in this context, what do we call this? Sharma ji, right, ERM bar. But in this context, we will also call this ERM plus BC bar. So this is actually a BC bar. No, it's not no demand, Abhyas Kumar. Abhyas Kumar, right, ERM. Bhavik ji, no, it's not no demand. It is actually a BC bar, BC plus ERM bar. Saeed Khan, very right. It is a BC bar actually. Sir, kindly at the end of the lecture, elaborate the most recent higher high of gold in 4-hour time frame. Prabir Roy ji, it's not UT. Prabir Roy ji, it's not UT. Okay, so I will write down the gold at 4H. Okay, gold at 4H. I will write down. So I think you guys know that this is a buying climax bar. Yeah, it's a BC bar. Bilal Amar, right. It is a BC bar. So you can say that this is a BC plus ERM bar, because it is actually ERM. But in this context, it is BC. Emmanuel G, right. Samson, BC bar, very right. So what happens after this BC bar? The market comes down. It goes down. It goes down, and then it goes a little bit up. Now look at this. Look at this, guys. Just look at this. The market is now unable to go up. Why? All of a sudden, why the market is unable to go up? Why it is going up slowly? Why? Because this is actually a distribution structure. It is actually a distribution structure. That's why the market is unable to go up any further. And you see that the market is not making any progress during these minutes. I think this is half an hour at least, isn't it? So after this bar, the market came down, but then it is unable to go up. It is going up slowly, very, very slowly. Tukde mein. Very, very slowly. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 bars. And there is almost no progress to the upside. It is a form of distribution. Nubi Mark, very right. Yes, Nubi Mark, right. So what do we do? Well, you will also make a resistance line just over here. Just over here. Make a resistance over here. Yes, this is a supply zone, or you can call this a supply zone or a distribution zone. Both are okay. So this one is a BC bar, and after this the market came down a little bit, And by the way, it came down for the first time, right? It came down for the first time, because all the time it was only going up and up, and it is the first time that the market is coming down and then slowly unable to go up. So when you see a bar like this, I think you can also sell here, but you might be stopped out. So if you sell over here, maybe, just maybe, you will be stopped out. Maybe this is going to stop you out. Okay, so Nawab Sanuji, you can join our telegram group. The telegram group will be given by the admin shortly. So the admin will share telegram group link over here, and then you can easily contact us in the telegram group. Okay, so just join our telegram group, and we also keep posting a lot of educational material in our telegram. Okay guys, so what happens over here, the market is coming down and then slowly going up, and then you have a trade over here, but you might be stopped out. I understand that, completely understand, you might be stopped out over here, no problem at all. If you are stopped out, then you can enter again, but if you fortunately are not stopped out, then you may just stay over here and you can target this level. A very simple trade, isn't it? Very simple trade. And what do we have? The market is going down, and it went so far down that it actually exceeded our expectations. It actually exceeded our expectations. So what happens actually? The market turns from here. If you are stopped out over here, don't worry, you can enter again on this bar. Very easy. You can just enter on this bar and put your stop loss right above this one, and you can target this level right over here. 4.5, roughly 4.5 R, roughly 4.5%. Amazing trade, isn't it? Nawab Sanu is saying, Alhamdulillah, I made good profit using your teaching in last some days. Thank you so much, Nawab Sanuji. I hope it will help you a lot. Please join our webinars on the official website, and you can get a lot more ideas from us. Well, you can also download our app, and you can also join our telegram group for a lot of educational content. Guys, please keep educating yourself, because this education is so important for you. And look at this, Nawab Sanuji has made some profit from our teachings. So guys, please keep educating yourself, and this education is free for you. I think you guys are so lucky in this regard. Okay guys, so what do we do then? The market is falling down, but then slowly going up. So what you will do is you will make a trend channel right over here. Okay, so you will make a trend channel like this, but then what happens, that the market is becoming a little bit overbought over here. So wait for the market to give you the signal. It's only overbought, nothing other than that, nothing more. Okay, so please don't do anything, it is only overbought. And when you see this kind of bar, guys, just look at this. When you see this kind of bar, what do you do when you see this kind of bar? Sharma ji is saying, sir, your strategy is simple and profitable. Thank you, Sharma ji, for your comments. So guys, what you will do over here is, when you have traded over here, where was your stop loss? Your stop loss was here, right? This one, this green line was your stop loss. Let's suppose that this was your stop loss. Okay, so I will make this one disappear. I will also disappear these lines so that you can clearly see the green line. Okay, so guys, this green line is the stop loss of the previous trade. So please make some webinar about bar by bar analysis. Saeed Khan ji, we will make these webinars. Nubi Mark is saying, I only up until lecture 5 still watching Mr. Saeed's webinars. Thank you so much, Nubi Mark ji. Thank you so much, everybody. I hope it will help you. So let's just join our discussion in this one. So if this is your stop loss, right? This is your stop loss for the previous trade. I am saying that your stop loss is up there for the previous trade. What do? First, put your stop loss over here at the break even. and now you can enter in this trade one more time. So you have two trades running in your favor. Two trades. Why? Because, okay, let me explain one more time. Now this was your stop loss, and earlier your stop loss was over here. And then what do? You will put your stop loss beyond break even over here. And now even if the market goes up against you, you will not lose anything. You will get zero. And that's not problem. That's not a problem, okay? So what do? Then the market goes up a little bit over here. It comes down. You put your stop loss already on the break even and put one more trade. And when you put this more trade, you will also move the trend line. Remember, earlier your trend line was over here. And this was overbought. So you made another trade. You sold one more time. And then what do? You will move your trend line to adjust it a little bit more. And now your stop loss is this one, the other stop loss is this one. So you have two stop losses. And how about your TPs? Your TPs are over here, right over here. First TP, the second TP, you have two TPs running. Okay? So what do? You have adjusted the trend line, and now the market comes up. Now guys, I have a question, a simple question over here. Will you take this spring? Because this is a spring, isn't it? It is a spring. Guys, don't you think it's a spring? Guys, don't you think this one right here is a spring? Tell me about this. Abhyas Kumar is saying, I think you get more good risk reward ratio in Wyckoff method than other strategies. Yes, that's right. Abhyas ji, that's why I am using the Wyckoff method myself. I know a lot of other techniques as well. I know a lot of indicators, but I don't use indicators. I just follow the Wyckoff methodology because it is very easy to understand and also very easy to trade. And it also gives us a bigger risk reward ratio. Sir, a simple question on 20 USD, what should be our lot size? Okay, so I don't think you should open an account of 20 USD. You should at least have an account of 50 USD. Sharma ji is saying yes. Sharma ji is saying no sir. Nubi Mark is saying yes, it is a spring. Saeed Khan, sir, it's a spring, but market is in sell trend. Yes, that's right. That's right, actually. Nubi Mark ji, please don't take the springs which are in the downtrend. Guys, always remember, background is the most important thing in trading. Background is the most important thing. So background. And because the background is in downtrend, never enter on springs. In uptrend, never enter on UTs. Very simple idea, guys. Rajiv Sharma is saying we will not take this trade due to low risk reward ratio. Yes, and also you will not expect the market to go a lot up. That's right. Low risk reward ratio. Very right, Sharma ji. Bilal Aman sir, kindly explain spring in clear picture. What is the action of spring? Okay, so I will put this question in the list of questions. Okay, I will discuss it a little bit later at the end of the webinar. Spring. Okay, so guys, never enter on. Yes, Nubi Mark ji, you forgot this. So never enter on a spring in a downtrend. So no, we will not buy this spring. And remember, if the market is in a downtrend, you should only look for the trades which are sell trades. Saurabh ji, welcome to the session. Guys, if you are getting good ideas from us, please would you give us a thumbs up, please? So go ahead and like this video. Please go ahead, guys. Just go ahead right now and like this video. Thank you so much in advance. So what do we have, guys? Over here we will have another trade. So what you will do is you will put the stop loss of this trade on break even. And now you can see that the market is in a downtrend and it is also overbought over here, right? The market is overbought over here. What do you do? Abhyas is saying, I will not trade spring after distribution. That's right, very right. Yeah, that's right, Abhyas Kumarji, very right. So what do? You put another sell trade over here and you adjust your trend channel. And now you will make it full because the market seems to be turning. So you will also put it over here and you can see that this is oversold, very, very clearly oversold, isn't it? Okay, Saeed Khan is asking, sir, in which time frame can we draw key levels on chart for 3-minute trading? Saeed Khan ji, you can draw the channel and everything, I mean the key levels and everything on your own time frame, which is 5-minute time frame. That's right. That's just okay. Don't look for another time frame. Rahul Zaid ji, thank you so much. Kumar Saurabh, thank you. You are an awesome mentor. More power to you. Thank you so much. Bhavik ji, thank you so much. Why not all session in Hindi or Urdu? Okay, Rao Zaid ji, if you want to listen to the Urdu or Hindi sessions, please go and watch the sessions by Manish Patel ji or Mateen Awan ji. My sessions will be only in English. So what do? You just sell over here one more time. You have how many trades now? 3 trades are running. Trade number 1, number 2 and number 3. Guys, believe me, I'm not exaggerating. I have been doing this myself. Sometimes I will have 2 or 3 trades running in the same direction and that's not a problem. But of course you cannot do it on a very smaller time frame. So for example, you cannot keep your trades running on 1-minute time frame or 2-minute time frame or maybe 3 minutes. You should at least follow 5-minute time frame if you want to trade multiple trades. At least follow 5-minute time frame. So what do we have over here? 1 sell trade, another sell trade and other sell trade. 3 sell trades. All the TPs are hit over here. Tuck, tuck, tuck. 3 TPs hit at the same time. Nubi Mark is saying yes, yeah, you can draw the trend in 1 hour. That's right, no problem. And guys, do you see another trade over here? Do you see another trade over here? Well, if you are not confident about this, you can enter on this one. Well, I think this one is a very good trade. You have a very smooth market. It is coming down and it is overbought right over here. You can get rid of this one. And you can see that this is overbought. And what do we call this bar? Guys, by the way, this is this bar. The name of this bar should be what? What's the name of this bar right over here? What's the name of this bar? Sir, you speak English like Urdu. Yes. Asanji, yeah, that's right. It's hard to manage multiple trades at the same time. That's right. It's a little bit difficult. Yeah. Sir, have any lecture on trade management? We will have trade management lecture in the future. In the future, we will have trade management lectures. Sharma ji, we will have a lecture on trade management. So don't worry about that. And we'll do it practically. But now I want to ask guys, what do you think is the name of this bar? What should be the name of this bar? That's right, Bhavik ji. Sharma ji, ERM. Prabir ji, yeah, ERM. This is an ERM bar. Very, very clear. Asanji is saying there is no difficulty to understand your lecture. Thank you so much. Yeah, there should be no difficulty because I'm trying to make it very, very simple. Saeed Khan is saying ERM plus BC bar. That's right. I think ERM and BC, you can call them both. Abhyas Kumar, no, this is not ND. It is actually an ERM bar. Heather Malik is saying BC bar. Yeah, that's right, but it is also an ERM bar. Sharma ji is saying ERM bar. That's right. BC bar because of volume going down. No, the BC bar because of high volume of this bar. You see Nubi Mark G, the volume has been falling, but this bar suddenly has a higher volume than previous 4-5 bars. So you will say that this is a BC bar, buying climax bar. Yeah, Yadav ji is saying ERM, that's right. Kumar Saurabh, ये ट्रेड बिल्कुल स्मॉल टाइम फ्रेम पे तो शो हो रहा है, बट 5 मिनट टाइम फ्रेम पर कुछ और शो करा था. Yeah, but I think you can trade it on the 5 minute time frame. That's no problem. Look at this. My time frame is 5 minute time frame. Guys, if you wanna use 2 minute time frame two times, that's also right. So you can use it. That's also fine. So let's say you can go to the other time frame. So this is, let's say, 2 minute time frame. So you can do two things together, which I am not doing right now. I will only focus on 1 minute time frame, one time frame, which is 5 minute time frame. Welcome Nubi Mark Ji. Yadav ji saying you are a unique teacher. Thank you so much, Yadav ji. Thank you really so much. So what do you have, guys, over here? Well, now, contrary to the downtrend, you will see that this is probably the beginning of an uptrend. Now, why am I saying that this is the beginning of an uptrend? Why? Because, guys, look at this. If you look at the waves, the down waves are dominating so far. So look at this. The down wave is big, up wave is small, down wave is big, up wave is small, down wave is big, and for the first time, the up wave is also big. So since the up wave is also big, that means there is change of behavior. So now if you trade this one, just get rid of this one very soon, because the market might turn. The market might turn over here. So just get rid of this one. Sharma ji is saying, sir, can we say that we can't say it's BC because it founds in uptrend, I think. Yes, but Sharma ji, a BC bar is also found at the end of an uptrend, which it is actually. So you will say that this is a BC bar because it is found at the end of an uptrend. Prabir Roy sir, डाउन ट्रेंड में रेड बार में सेल करना ट्रेड लेना है? No. Normally, Prabir Roy ji, if you are an experienced trader, sell on a green bar and buy on a red bar. If you are new, then sell on red and buy on green. Very simple. Now, why am I saying that you should buy on red and sell on green? Well, you can see this one, this bar right here, or this one. Well, actually, I made a trade over here today. I made a trade over here. First, I made a trade over here, then I got stopped out because my stop loss was over here. It hit me and I lost this trade, and then I entered again. Why? Because I was anticipating a spring and my TP was somewhere around here. It's already hit. So I got my profit today. Okay, so Cover Wellness is saying, sir, I really like this live stream. Can you please tell when you come live every week? Okay, so every week on Wednesday I have a live trading session like this every Wednesday, so you can come and join us. Thami is saying higher high. Thami ji, higher low. Yes, that's right. It is a higher low. So what do you do now? You will try to go with the flow because the trend is changing now. Abhyas, sir, please increase your webinar in a week. Okay, so we will see that. We will have more webinars in the future, hopefully. Sir, waves have to be analyzed using naked eye or some rule to draw impulsive or corrective waves. DSL will not spread hit the SL if the SL is small. Yes, that's right. That's right. If your SL is small, then it will be hit because of the spread. So what you will do, you should keep your SL a little bit bigger. I think I put my SL over here, just around here, just to be in case, just to save yourself. Okay, so how to do the wave analysis? Sharma ji, don't use any indicator for the wave analysis. I know there are many indicators for the wave analysis, but I think it is just okay if you go with the simple eyes. I mean, your eyes are doing great job. If you just look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now you have sixth wave, which is going up like crazy. That's it. I don't use any indicators for waves because it is just easy to see for yourself. Okay, so what I will do is I will normally take my waves on my own, just do it on my own. So you can also do it on your own. Okay, very simple. So then what happens, actually the market started going up from here, and this one is a very strong wave, and then the market comes down slowly. Okay, so it's not slowly, it is actually very fast over here. So you can see that there is still a lot of supply in the market. So what do? You can buy over here, but as I told you, I got stopped out because I made a trade over here, but I got stopped out. And then what happens, actually the market reverses from here. Can you rely on Fibonacci retracement levels for stop loss and take profit levels? Yes, sometimes you can, but not always. Not always. So we have already discussed the Fibonacci levels, but guys, always remember that some. Okay, so I will write down this important sentence. Some indicators will work some of the time. No indicator or tool works all the time. That's why you have to educate yourself. That's why you have to educate yourself. Yes, that's right, Nubi Mark ji. Sometimes changing the time frame can make you see a lot of things. So you don't need any indicators. Heiken Ashi combination for trend guidance will be helpful if you can brief about it. Okay, so we will have a simple lecture on this topic, on Heiken Ashi. We will have a lecture on this. Okay, so guys, what happens then? Well, I told you today that we had how many trades? We had, I think, roughly 4 trades in a downtrend, the sell trades. So today in the London session there were 4 trades, but in Asian session there was 1 trade. Look at this, 1 trade. So you can take this trade. Just take this one or this one. Maybe any of these 2 trades will be fine. But then I don't see any sell trades in the Asian session anymore. Only 1 trade Asian session, and then there was this buy trade, but today's webinar is about the sell trades. So how many sell trades we have? 1, 2, 3 and 4 trades. Not over here, but over here. Sir, your strategy is the best one. I use thousands of indicators, not working. Yes, actually sometimes. Okay, I'm not saying that the indicators don't work. Indicators do work, but they only work some of the time. They don't work all of the time. Okay, so guys, and then I don't think we need to discuss about the trades in the uptrend, because we have already discussed about the uptrend in our previous webinars. But you can also see that this is an upthrust, isn't it? So this is an upthrust. What do? When you sell over here, the market is going down. So this was a simple, very simple upthrust. And you can also actually draw a trend channel like this, just like this, and clone it and put it on the other side, and you will also see SOT line. Very simple. Sir, how can we use price action and Wyckoff together? Well, I think you need to learn the bar by bar analysis, and we will have a lecture on bar by bar analysis, and that will be exactly the price action trading strategies that we will be discussing. Very simple stuff, nothing to worry about. We will have it. Sir, you have done any specific study on this trading? Okay, Yadav ji, I am actually doing a PhD on trading. That's why this is my, I mean, you asked me about this, so this is what I did. I'm doing PhD on trading. Actually on technical analysis, in technical analysis. This is my profile. Okay guys, so let's go and take your questions for now, and I think you got some good ideas from today's webinar. The only thing which matters for you is that you should be able to practice these setups, do a lot of back testing, and then you will get the idea that yes, you can also put a lot of trades in the market. You can hunt some good trades. Please always be patient. Always be patient with your trades. Very simple. Always be patient. Sir, how can we do this PhD? Okay, so you will have to get admission in a PhD program. That's a topic for some other day. So I will take the questions for now. HLC bars. Okay, so guys, what do you see over here? These are HLC bars, right? So you can just go to the settings, and what do you see right now? These bars are called OHLC bars. So these are OHLC bars. OHLC means open, high, low, close. But we don't need open, right? So what do? We will go to the settings one more time, right click, go to settings and check this one, and you have HLC bars, not OHLC but only HLC bars. So today you change your time frame from 3 minutes to 5 minutes for any reason. Okay, Saeed Khanji, I was thinking that some of the students, some of the people are unable to trade very fast markets, because I have a lot of practice on the markets. That's why I am able to trade even on 2 minute time frame, or sometimes even 1 minute time frame. Sometimes I'm able to trade on 2 minute, or this is my practice. So I normally I take 2 minute time frame, but it is very difficult for many people. So that's why I switched to 5 minute time frame, so that I can only give you the trades on 5 minute time frame, not on the 2 minute or 3 minute time frame, because that might become very confusing for some people. Sir, please explain the change of behavior. Okay, Inderjeet ji, we will explain the change of behavior in a next webinar. Okay, please give me some time. Sir, please do a session on psychology also. Okay, yeah, Khabar Wellness ji, we will do that. Yadav ji is saying, sir, please direct me on this. I want to do PhD on this. Okay, so you can go and get admission in a Okay, first do bachelor and master's degree, and then get admission in PhD finance program. Do your thesis on technical analysis. Yadav ji, this is how you can do the PhD. Okay, that's it. I practice on 15 minute time frame. That's right, Nubi Mark ji, you are right. Don't go down to lower time frames. Okay, don't go down to lower time frames. You don't need to go down to lower time frames if you are doing fine on the 15 minute time frame. You don't need to go down, okay? Because the lower time frames are very noisy. They can make you confused. So don't go down to lower time frames. Okay, so we are done with the OHLC and HLC bars. Okay, the SOT line, how will we draw the SOT line? Okay, look at this, guys. If there is an uptrend in the market, let's say this is an uptrend. Okay, so the market is going up and down and up and down, and this time the market is unable to go all the way up to the ceiling. So then it falls down like this. You will draw an SOT line just like this. You should make it a little bit different in the color. So this is how you make an SOT line. Only at the top of the trend channel or at the bottom of the trend channel, just like this. So at the bottom of the trend channel, just like this. just like this. Look at this, it is unable to go all the way down. So what do? You will start drawing an SOT line from here. And today we did it. Okay, I don't have finance in graduation. Can I do masters in finance directly and PhD thereafter? Yes, I think you can. You need to talk to the admissions office of the universities. You can go to IIM or some other university. Okay, so let's go ahead. SOT and then SO bar, shakeout bar. So what's a shakeout bar? A shakeout bar is actually normally in an uptrend. So what will happen, that the market will just go for a dip. Look at this, it is going up and going up, and then it just falls down like this and then recovers and then continues the uptrend. This is what we call a shakeout bar. Why? Because the market wants to scare the people so that they just run out of the market, and then the market goes up like this. This is what we call a shakeout bar. The other one, multiple time frame analysis. Okay, so how do we do multiple time frame analysis? You can do it in two ways. You can do like this. So you can look at this. I have multiple time frame open now, GBP USD. So I can go to, let's say on this one, I can go to 2-minute time frame. Okay, 2-minute time frame. On this one, I have 5-minute time frame. So I can compare these both and then make my decision. Just look at this area. Just look at this area. You can see this area much more clearly in this one because it is a smaller time frame. Thank you, sir. I am grateful. Yeah, thank you so much, Yadav ji. Keep coming, please. Keep coming and taking these webinars. I hope they will be helpful to you. And guys, please, can I ask you to like this video right now? Please go ahead and like the video. Thank you so much in advance. Inderjit ji is saying this happens in news. Yes, this is a news. Inderjit ji, actually this is the news. This is the news by, this is GDP M by M. Walaikum salam, Salim Sefi ji. So do we have some other questions, guys? I think we are done with the questions now. I will leave you over here. Okay, so gold at 4-hour time frame. I will analyze the gold at 4-hour time frame. XAU USD. Four-hour time frame. Okay, so 4-hour. We will go to 4-hour time frame. I think I can clearly see there is a downtrend going on, and I don't know if the market has been able to recover. So what I will do is I will wait for the market to come down to these levels, and I think the market is also making an SOT line just over here, and I will wait for the market. The important support level in the market seems to be this one. I think the volumes are not much, so I will wait for the market to come to this level and then be like this. So I will sell over here, and then it will go down, and I will be able to buy here. If the market breaks out of this one and then tests this level, then I will make a buy trade right over here. Okay. Yes, Salim ji, you are right. You are late. Saeed Khan is saying thank you. You are the best teacher in octafx. Thank you so much, Saeed Khan ji. Thank you so much. Papu Bhai is saying I was always afraid of English, but you are awesome. Thank you so much, Papu Bhai ji. If you like this, please go ahead and like this video. Which other currency affected DXY direction like GBP or UR? Okay, so if you want to look at the two markets, then I suggest that you can look at them like this. If you want to know about the direction of dollar, then you should go for Dixie index, DXY and gold. So just compare these two markets with each other. So this is Dixie index, and go to 4-hour time frame. You will see that these two markets are almost the opposite of each other. The gold and Dixie are opposite of each other. That is where I lost, then buy back since it is test level. Okay. So you want to analyze the dollar, then go to Dixie index, which is this one, DXY, and also analyze the gold market, because these two things are opposite, the mirror image of each other. Okay guys, so that's it. I hope you guys got some good ideas from me today. And okay, so spring, the one last question about the spring. I will tackle this question and then we will call it a day. So this is coming down, and let's say the first time it is going up. Sir, we want you twice in a weak place. Okay, thank you so much, Saeed Khan ji. We will consider that. We will consider that. Okay. So it is going up and then it is slowly coming down. If it is slowly coming down, then you will see a spring situation like this. If you see 2-3 conditions, first of all, just follow this one, please. 2-3 conditions. The downtrend is exhausted because this one is oversold over here. Okay. So I'm making a story. I'm telling you, I'm building a Wyckoff story. So look at this, it is oversold, and then the reaction is very hard. The reaction is so huge, the market went up like this, and then slowly it is coming down, and this will test this level and make a spring over here. This is what we call a spring. Just buy over here, just close your eyes and buy. There is nothing to think about. Just buy and put your TP over here and you'll be doing great. Suresh Singh ji is saying good information. Okay, thank you so much everybody for coming over here. If you want to register for the courses, please join our link, and also don't forget to subscribe to the octafx YouTube channel, and please give me a like, give me a thumbs up on this video, because I have been working very hard to give you this information. You have any questions, you can always ask us, and you can also follow us on the Telegram link which has been given by the admin. Thank you so much. So we are going to leave you over here. I will leave you with the promo code right now. Thank you so much. Take care. Goodbye. I wish you all the best and good night.